let me start all over again. It was 3 years ago, primarily because to help my mother. I thought it would benefit her in getting just some, a different education, a different perspective, and hoping that she would have a little more positivity around her perspective and just kind of how she managed it. I mean, I know, she doesn't live, we're all not going to live forever, but, I thought that, if anything, if she could do anything to help her be more happier and healthier, that's something I wanted for her, so that's why I started the program really. And she's very much I love her. I'm a little more independent than she is, which is okay. It's just the way people are. I know she likes buddies, and she does, it's sometimes easier to go through a new program with buddy system. So I'm like, and besides that, I'm like, I got to learn what she's got to go through so that, as she gets older, I hopefully don't have to help her, but you never know, And so that's kind of where I was coming from. So let me educate myself. So if I'm asking her to do this, we'll go through it together.
Okay. And what are some of the educational part that Christopher taught you, or that you think was beneficial for you and your mother?
I think to kind of go through medically what goes on, or physiologically what goes on with your body, like when you're sleeping, when you're eating, what goes on with adrenaline, what goes on with the glucose and the Grelic, how it causes you to how when it's released, that's telling you you're hungry. And or did I get that wrong? I have to look back at my notes. Okay, yeah, telling you you're hungry. So that's very interesting to me. And then it makes sense why he suggests to do the intermittent fasting. It makes sense, because then this way you can, lose a little bit of weight, because a lot of diabetics have a hard time managing their weight. Mm-hmm. Because of the insulin that they're taking, and just kind of screws everything up. But at the same time, then kind of gets your body to a better, healthier state of being, So that really, that was beneficial. The other thing is just kind of things that intuitively, perhaps I knew was in the back of my mind, but I didn't always bring to the, into practice. They're always good reminders and things that, or sometimes he would say things that were pretty self-evident, but I didn't put, I don't always know that 1 + 1 is 2. Because I don't realize that they should be put together in the same grouping, So for me, when I was having problems losing weight, and he's like, well, you're drinking enough water. Yes. Are you stressed? Everybody's stressed. But then it was the sleep. My sleep pattern was all screwy. Mm-hmm. So I know that when I sleep all crazy, that my weight is going to be reflective of that.
Okay. So I know.
Do you want me to take the glasses off? Is that better?
It doesn't matter. Either one's fine. I like your glasses.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Okay. And so how much did you lose? I know when you came into the program, you also did, or you liked the science part of it because of your background as well. But how much did you lose when you were with Christopher Sasha and doing the program?
Right. So,
you're frozen. Annalisa?
So started off like 151, right? I had just gone under 140. So, and that's it, I'd been losing it a little bit, then my sleep goes off and gaining a little bit, losing it, but I still felt that the the, I was more active with the exercise. I did a lot of exercise in general, different exercise, but I think the stuff that Christopher presented us was, then we're going to bring it down, and so it was, I think, more effective, if anything, more than me just going and doing some workout and getting exhausted, and there was more better rhyme to the reason, right? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I was like, I was teetering at like 138, 139 right in October of 2020, and then I had gotten COVID. So after COVID, when I was sick, I went down another 5 pounds because I was sick, and then afterwards I ballooned all the way straight back up to 150. So I've been again, I'm at 150, but I'm not, my sleep's all weird right now, and I know it is. And I'm actually started tracking what I'm eating. I've started, all the stuff that I've kind of gone back to square zero, okay. And the first time I didn't track what I was eating because I was really cognizant of, of what I was eating already. But like, I feel that after COVID, I don't know, it's because my tastes were off, and I couldn't eat. I was eating differently because I couldn't taste half of the stuff. I barely could taste coffee right now. I drink it, stay awake, but I still miss some things out of it. So, but that kind of changed the way things happened. And so now I eat differently. So now I'm just trying to get back to the way I was eating, a little more cleaner, because we eat out a lot again. And just kind of making more food at home again. And I think that really helped. And I think I just got to be a little more, focused on what I'm doing, more intentful on what I'm doing, kind of like what we did in the beginning. And I was losing the weight. I just have to get there again. And I'm doing it by kind of reintroducing myself to just tracking and staying in that practice, and staying on a pattern of, in the morning I do some stretching, then I go for a walk. I do some of the exercises, the routine that we've done in the past, and then I do other stuff. I've done other more stair stuff just to get my heart rate up a little faster. So it's working, but I feel myself actually getting more energy, which is good, even though I'm not seeing it right now in the weight loss. But that's partly because my sleep is still screwy, like I said. And I know that once my sleep gets unscrewy, then I'll drop it really fast. It's just I'm not there yet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, absolutely. What are the one thing that sticks out from the program that you would say is beneficial, like just for everyone and overall, or even for yourself?
Well, it's, I guess, beneficial for, there's two things, I guess. The first would be that the intermittent fasting and exercise, I guess it's for everybody. I was so surprised really at how, and kind of hearing everyone's blood sugar levels or glucose levels, how their numbers changed drastically before and after exercise. That was like, proof is in the pudding on what exercise can do for you. Mm-hmm. Quickly, that's like a quick response. Let alone you start seeing that you get more energy after you work out more. You kind of get a little bit of addicted to working out. I did see the people who did work out a lot, they benefited the most, and the people who didn't and just would watch, they were struggling a lot more. And I hope that they have found their motivation to actually do it, because no one likes working out. I mean, I don't even like cleaning my house, but I mean, I don't like it messy, and so, those are just things that we need to do so that, to stay healthy. and to be around a lot longer. So those are the two things I think that well, and the science, I mean, I don't know, like the science to me was really kind of filled in a lot of information for me, and how my mom's body works, and when her sleep is off, how that really kind of screws up her sugar levels, and internally how it can just kind of wreak havoc on you. And so if you got that type of stress, and I get all that, it makes a lot of sense that people who are diabetic just have a harder time losing weight, or harder time managing, let alone having to deal with external medicines to make things even screwier, because people's lives are not consistent. Everyone thinks people's lives are consistent. They're not. Everyone's day is different, no matter what. Even if you have the same schedule, it's not the same day. And the medicine, I think, when they give it to you, it's under the predisposition, or it's under the pretenses that your day is going to be the same every day, because the medicine is consistent. So if your day is not consistent, but your medicine is, I think that's even screwing with you as a a diabetic. So that's even maybe keeping you from getting better, or keeping you from being able to manage yourself better. So it's just, and it kind of sucks. I mean, that at the same time, you don't want medicines to be lasting only 2-3 hours, because then they have to stick themselves again a couple times. That's not fun either. But I don't. It's a difficult situation. If people can do it, people can manage their diabetes through diet and exercise for real. Not like, I want to say not for fake, because I know that I kind of look at diabetes kind of like smokers. Like, you don't really quit until you really want to. So I feel like diabetics aren't going to get, people who want to be healthier aren't going to be healthier until they really hit their bottom zone of, I got to get the healthier. I have to get healthier. Same thing with smokers. They're not going to stop smoking until they decide, okay, I need to get healthier. And it's not just because they do it once, they do it twice, they keep doing it. You keep wanting to quit smoking, or you keep wanting to be healthier as a diabetic. And I know those are weird analogies, but I feel like they're opposite spectrums, right? But it comes down to the person has to really want it really badly. You have to get up, you have to exercise, you have to not eat bread, you have to say no to all the crap in the world, because it's not going to help you. It's only going to make you worse. And it's not, it's like a bad friend. If you don't, why keep visiting that bad friend if they're not going to help you, or they're not going to bring good to you. They're not going to add to your self. So then you just dump it.
Right.
Dump the sugar. Yeah, dump the sugar, dump the starches. If you want a little nibble, you want to, you see you're somewhere and she makes the best rice in the world. Okay, well, you can have a spoonful, enjoy the rice, and then you're done. Your spoonful, and then you move on to eat your food.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's, I think, what I learned, and that was probably pretty long, but yeah. I think I'll just summarize it, I guess, is that the fasting and the fasting and the exercise really just it's so simple in terms of exercise makes the body feel good, sleep makes the body feel good, and not eating not eating, doing that fasting is actually also helping your body feel good in the long run. In the short term, we all love our ice cream and we all love our candy bars, but in the long run, we're here for we're running a marathon, not a sprint, right, in life. And so for the long haul, that's what you need to do. You need to exercise, and you need to really take care of your body with food and feed it well.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, so that's what I've taken care of, and I see it all the time. I mean, I see it. Oh, I saw it with a lot of the other participants in the ones who really embraced, who worked out and did the food, you could tell who were doing that because you could see it on their faces. You could see it when Chris would ask, so how you doing? Oh my God, you could see it and you can hear in their voices. You knew that they were doing what Chris suggested food-wise, and they were also doing the exercise. You knew those people, and then you knew the people who were just barely doing the food and not the exercise. And I'm not judging, but it's just that you could see the contrast of the different people and the different, steps, or maybe the stages that they are in their life. They're doing they've taken step one by saying, I want to be healthier, and they joined the program. And then they've done step two, maybe by saying, okay, I'm going to eat I'm eating some of the food, but then maybe not quite getting to the step three yet, which is exercising, So they'll get there, hopefully. And I think that the program can help boost that positivity and really kind of get the group mindset together on that.
Exactly. Oh, I love that.
Mhm.
So did you want to add anything else that you want to add to this?
I don't know what else to add. I thought that, or you know what, and I thought that like the food presentations, those were fun.
Mhm.
It was interesting because everybody was like, some people participated, some people didn't, but you could tell the people that participated, were enjoying it a little more than people who were just watching.
Mhm.
And I think that really kind of goes a long way. People really just, it kind of goes to like, you need to participate in life to get the fruit of it, right? And not want to say the fruit, but the benefits of it, right? Let's not say fruit. Fruit's a bad word here, but but the benefits of it. The other thing, the yoga was phenomenal. The yoga was great because I've done yoga now for on and off and I say on and off in a classroom setting
Mhm.
for over 20 years. And part of me wishes that I would have stuck with it like consistently for 20 years, because then I'd be a heck of a lot more nimble. But it really helped. I really appreciated that Karen did a great job with introducing it to chair yoga for some of the people who didn't have full mobility. And that's fantastic because people don't realize that you can do yoga, anybody can do yoga, and little by little. And I think that people who were doing chair yoga, started off doing chair yoga, I think at some point could do some portions of the regular yoga, and that just goes again to that just speaks to just how much improvement those people have done. And that was really really fun for me to see that they were improving too, and kind of just it was kind of like a reaffirmation of why I brought my mom to the program and why people should do it. And I think it was really nice to see. For me, I could do the regular yoga, but then knowing to it as I get older, and if I'm hoping you see 78-year-olds, 90-year-olds doing yoga. Like if you start off doing yoga and you keep doing yoga, you can still do the full yoga. So barring any disabilities or any incapacity, having a broken leg or something, even if I have a broken leg, you can still do yoga. So that's good to know, so that you can, it's a good reminder so that people who don't have a lot of mobility can actually move. And your body is meant to move, and if it doesn't, if you don't move it, then it gets stiff and brittle, and it's just not good to live life like that.
That's true. Oh yeah. I want to thank
I
you.
think that's
Thank you.
sure. How are things